Hey guys, so today I thought I'd talk about, today and tomorrow, my top 50 products of the year of 2023. And anyway, at first I thought I should turn my award show into this, and I thought, no, I need to stick to the regular award show. But I do want to talk about my favorite products of the year. So today is 1 through 25. It was not easy to compile some of my favorites. A lot of these are newer products to this year, and some of these are products that I've been using for a long time. And anyway, okay, number 1, first product of 2023 that I loved. Can you guys guess it? I talk about it a lot. The Geek and Gorgeous Sea Glow. If you've not tried it, check it out. It's super affordable. It's a great alternative to the Skin Ceuticals Vitamin C Serum that costs upwards of $180. This stuff is $12. And it's fresh. They manufacture it weekly. You cannot get a better vitamin C than this. You can't. It doesn't exist. If it existed, I'd be using it, and this is it. And it's really affordable, wonderful, great formula, proper pH, good amount of vitamin C, non-irritating, water formula, always fresh, lasts a long time. If you haven't tried it, check it out. It's amazing. Okay, next up is the Klairs Midnight Blue Calming Cream. I've got kind of an empty bottle. It's nearly empty, but I love this stuff. I've been using it for a long time. Absolutely wonderful product. Can't get better than this for nice sleeping cream. It's amazing. Good ingredients, fragrance-free, nice formula. Worth checking out. I will link to all of these below. Okay, next up. This is a newfound love of mine from 2023. And I'm glad you guys mentioned this because I finally gave it a try and I'm very impressed with it. And that's the RevivSerums Ultimate Serum. So I've been using off and on the SkinMedica TNS serum. It's ridiculously expensive. It's upwards of $300. I got some good deals on picking it up on sale, or maybe it was a glitch or whatever. I don't know. But I got some good deals on it. And then the next bottle I was going to buy was going to be $250. And I'm like, when I'm using up in a month, it's ridiculously expensive. For $250, I could get a microneedling session, a laser session, or put it towards something else. Thankfully, you guys steered me towards this. The size of it is almost twice as big as the SkinMedica TNS. It's fragrance-free, and in fact, in my opinion, this formula is much more impressive. So if you haven't checked it out, check out the link at RevivSerums. And if you use NoBS Beauty in the discount code, you get 10% off. Yay. This stuff is amazing. The texture of it's just great. I mean, it's got just a wonderful gel texture. And the best thing about it is, I don't feel guilty when I use it like I do with the SkinMedica. I was trying to use such a tiny amount, so I didn't feel like I was wasting it. And with this product, I don't feel like I'm wasting it, and it's twice the size. And the other thing with the SkinMedica serum that I liked, or didn't like, was that it had 2 cylinders. So one of them was always malfunctioning. I wasn't getting the proper formula. And the other SkinMedica formulas that don't have the double nozzle have a high amount of fragrance in it. So check this one out. Great for anti-aging. Do some reading on it. It's wonderful. Okay, next up for a nice retinol, the Geek and Gorgeous A-Game. This stuff is a really good retinol product. If you've used retinols or adapalene, also different, or tretinoin, this stuff is a good combination. It's a good mixture, or a good combination between retinol, which when you use it, it feels really strong, and then the longer you use it, it starts to get a little weaker. It's a good combination between retinol and tretinoin, which some people can find too strong or too drying. This stuff is a nice medium in the middle there, and it has a really nice hydrating formula in it, and it's really affordable. So this is the Geek and Gorgeous A-Game 10. If you're newer to retinoids or retinols, get the A-Game 5. Okay, next up, this has been a love of mine for years, kind of like the Klairs Midnight Blue Calming Cream, and that is the Cosrx All-in-One Snail Cream. This stuff is amazing. It's super hydrating. I use it in my evening routine towards the end of it. There's also times in the winter where sometimes my skin is so dry, I use this in the morning, or the essence of it is great. This stuff is a really nice formula. If you haven't tried Snail Mucin, it's worth trying. If you're not into Snail Mucin, stay tuned because I have some alternatives for you that aren't Snail Mucin but produce similar results. So that one, worth checking out. Next up, probably my favorite sunscreen of the year, the Roche Posay UVMune 400. So this is a very strong sunscreen. I can't use it day in, day out, every day of my life. because I find it to be a little drying. But if there's a day where it's 100 degrees out, I'm going to be sweating. It's very sunny out. This is the one I'm going with. Either that or a Nessa, but this stuff is really good. And you can get it fragrance-free. They have a fragrance-free version, a fragrance version if you don't mind fragrance, and they also have a tinted version, which I found to be orange. So the fragrance-free version is my favorite. It's amazing. A really good, strong sunscreen. So anyway, worth checking out. Okay, next up, one more Snail thing. The Cosrx Snail Peptide Eye Serum. It's really lovely. I've been using this one for years. It's just an amazing eye serum. It feels really nice on your eye area. Also, you can use it on your eyelids. Or what I love about it is if I'm traveling just for a few days, instead of bringing the giant Cosrx Snail Cream with me, I just bring this and I use it on my eyes and my face. The bottle's big enough where you don't feel like you're wasting it if you're also using it on your face. So this one is really wonderful. Check it out. I will link to it below. Okay, next up, I've got The Ordinary, one of the products from them I purchased the most. It's now called the Multi-Peptide Serum with Copper Peptides. I don't know why they changed it from Buffet. I really like Buffet because it was easy to remember because I love eating. But this stuff is a really good copper peptide serum. So you can tell it's got a lot of good copper peptides in there because it's blue. It doesn't have dyes in there. Certain brands will dye their copper peptide serum blue or add a blue colorant because there's not a lot of copper peptides in there. This one is the real deal. 1% copper peptides. It's still really affordable. I love using this. Like after I go to my esthetician, get microneedled, I'll use this. Or after I use my laser at home, I'll use this because it's very calming, soothing. And the copper peptide anti-aging effects are undeniably impressive and amazing. So this stuff is really worth checking out. Let's see. Okay, number 10. Number 10 is my favorite new cleanser of the year, and that's the Isntree LHA Chestnut Jelly Cleansing Oil. This stuff does such a great job cleansing off sunscreen, makeup, oil, sweat, everything. It's got a wonderful jelly texture, and once you mix it in with the water, it turns, or once you smooth it on your face, the jelly turns to kind of an oil consistency, and then you rinse it off. It rinses off clean. If you're lazy, like me, sometimes, and you just want to do a one-step cleanse, this is what I go with. Still very gentle, fragrance-free, but does a nice job getting all the, just the dirt and things off, and sweat if it's summer, and sunscreen is tricky too, so that's worth checking out. 2 more cleansers. So next up, the Geek and Gorgeous Jelly Joker. This is a very simple, well-formulated cleanser. I still say spend the least amount of money on a cleanser. It spends the least amount of time on your skin, but still find a good one that's not irritating, that's not full of fragrance, that's not harsh, and one that's affordable. And this one fits all of those criteria for me. Worth checking out. Okay, one other cleanser. This one I've also been loving for a long time. It's empty. I just ordered a 2-pack of it. This is the PSA Reset Cleanser. It's very nourishing and hydrating. It has vanilla in there. And this is one I keep in my shower, and it does a pretty good job removing things. It's also very gentle. So if there's a day where my skin is feeling dry or sensitive, I use this one with a Foreo cleanser, silicone cleanser, and it does a great job. So that one is another one worth checking out from PSA. Okay, next up, on to number 12. There is the moisturizer I love, the DRMTLGY Peptide Cream. It's really wonderful, fragrance-free. You don't just have to use it in your evening routine. I use this in my daytime routine as well. I think it's a good alternative to the Drunk Elephant Protini, which has gotten really expensive. The ingredient highlights shea butter. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different types of peptides, different ceramides, vitamin E. It's fragrance-free. It's wonderful. The bottle is a little bit bigger. It's 2.1 ounces compared to the Protini's 1.7. It's more affordable and also contains the good ingredients. So that one is a wonderful product. Next up, another Retinal, and that is the Beauty of Joseon Reviv Retinol and Ginseng Eye Serum. I started out the first month or 2 using this as an eye serum, and then after that I found it was wonderful all over my entire face. So I use it around my eyes and my face. It's wonderful. Retinal. It's great for anti-aging, wrinkles, fine lines, but it also isn't drying like a lot of retinols can be, so it's got some nice nourishing ingredients as well. So this one is a love of mine. Okay, for a nice essence, the Ginseng Soothing Moisture Essence. I'm on my second container of it because my friend stole my first one, which happens from time to time. Or I let him use it and it never comes back to me, which is okay. I get it. This stuff is a really wonderful essence. So if there's a night, which happens occasionally, where I'm very tired and I don't feel like doing my full routine, and I'm just going to put on 1 or 2 products, this is going to be one of them, because I feel like the ingredients of here cover all the bases for anti-aging, hydrating, soothing. It covers them all in one nice step. The formula is great, super moisturizing, and it's pretty affordable, and a bottle will last you forever, so I bet my friends are still working on that. Let's see. Okay, on to number 15 is another nice proteiny alternative. That's the Neogen High R Exosome Cream. Contains resveratrol, cica, peptides. It's very hydrating. It's very creamy. This one's a nice one. I can't wait to use this one more this winter. And it's super affordable. So the bottle is 1.35 ounces, 40 milliliters. It retails around $15 to $16. So it's really affordable if you have dry skin or are looking for some anti-aging benefits. This is one that is well worth checking out, in my humble opinion. On to number 16, which you can tell how much I enjoy it by how empty the bottle is getting, or how full it is. I guess I should say it's half full, or it's half empty, or whatever. It's half gone, so I've really enjoyed it. It's fragrance-free. It's the Roche Posay Lipikar Foamy Cleansing Oil. I've been using this one on my face and body. It really works well both ways. It's very gentle. My skin can get kind of dry, especially when it starts to get colder out. We've had some cold days, some very hot days. And this one is interesting because after I cleanse my body with this, I don't always feel like I need to use a moisturizer when I get out of the shower. And most of the time, I get out of the shower and I instantly moisturize because my skin feels dry or something. I don't notice that at all with this one. I love it. It's amazing. So, well worth checking out. On to number 17. Got a few more for the first part, and that is the Peach Slices Redness Relief Azelaic Acid Serum. This stuff is great. 10% azelaic acid. Does help with redness. If you haven't used azelaic acid before, I highly recommend checking it out. It brought my skin from a good level to the next level in terms of hyperpigmentation, redness, things like that. Azelaic acid is amazing. This product is really wonderful. And I think it's $19 and it'll last you a long time. That's why mine is still in the box because this is my repurchase of it. Amazing product. If you haven't tried it, check it out. On to number 18 is the Geek and Gorgeous Calm Down Liquid Exfoliant. It's almost empty. It's got PHA, 4% PHA and BHA. It's a really gentle exfoliant. I tend to use this most nights. Sometimes I'll use stronger BHA, like one from Paula's Choice, but this stuff is really wonderful. And Geek and Gorgeous has 3 formulas of liquid exfoliants. There's one for everybody. So check out whichever one you think might work for you. But if your skin is all like mine, this one is a true winner. Okay, number 19. Couple more left for today. The Neogen Real Ferment Micro Essence. Neogen ended up on this list a few times, and Neogen for me is a really hit or miss brand, but with this Real Ferment line, they really have a hit. Although be cautious. So they've got a serum version of it, which is wonderful, the essence, and I believe the mist version of it has fragrance in it. But this stuff is really wonderful, full of amino acids, sake, rice ferment, Baphyta ferment, Saccharomyces ferment, allantoin, calcium carbonate, sodium hyaluronate, adenosine. It's amazing. And this is my repurchase of it. I think I've repurchased it 3 times now. Okay, on to number 20. 5 left. The Stratia Skin Liquid Gold. Amazing product. Super thick moisturizer. Full of some nice antioxidants, skin brightening ingredients, hydrating ingredients, soothing ingredients, sea buckthorn oil, niacinamide. It's wonderful. If you haven't tried it, check it out. What else is on here? Rosehip oil, panthenol, squalane, sea buckthorn oil, green tea, vitamin E, cranberry oil, ceramides. It's amazing. Okay, another sunscreen, the Numbuzin Pore Full Calming Water Sunscreen. This stuff is really wonderful. Chemical sunscreen, sets to a slightly radiant finish, but it feels nice and calming and hydrating on the skin. I've never got burnt, tanned, or freckled using this. Amazing. Numbuzin Soybean Serum, or Ampule. What is it called? The Soybean Serum. This stuff is full of ceramides. It's got some soybean in there. It's very hydrating, no fragrance in it. It's probably my favorite serum from Round Lab and probably in my top 5 Round Lab products. This stuff is a really nice one. Okay, lip product. I've got 2 of them on this list. First one is the Summer Fridays Lip Butter Balm in vanilla. It's vegan lip balm. It's super hydrating. They have colors of it. I prefer the vanilla one because it has a slight vanilla taste that dissipates quickly. I put it on at night before I go to bed and my lips still feel nice and soft in the morning. Okay, Dr. Sam's Flawless Brightly Serum. This one contains bakuchiol, niacinamide, azelaic acid, absorbable glucoside in the form of vitamin C. This one's a really good one for brightening skin or for anti-aging, or if you're looking for a nice product to help with redness. This is a good one. Okay, last one for part 1 is the Isntree Vegan Yam Root Toner. I absolutely love this stuff. It's super hydrating. It's got a nice milky texture. It's very hydrating. You can use it like a toner with a cotton pad or pat it onto skin, and it really feels skin feeling nice and dewy and plumped. So this stuff is wonderful. So these are my... Whoops, I lost one. These are my favorite top 25 products of the year. Tomorrow I'll come in with 25 through 50 if I can make it. I'm just kidding. But I can talk all day, so no issues with that. So anyway, interested hearing from you guys. If you have like a top 5 or 10, leave a list. Love hearing it. And see you more tomorrow. Thanks so much. Bye, guys.